shit's in the safe. Got me a spot out the way. Nigga just tryna be safe.
Let's get to the sports talk.
T-shirt, a big deal.
No, I think the big deal is own it. Like now that the fact you go in there, you know, yeah, my daughter's, nobody cares. Sit back and say, you know what? Yeah, it was a mistake, man. They did it. But at the time, I thought, hey, this is great. He's telling his whole team that, you know what? We're going to have to be more physical, and we're going to go. We were a better team 2 weeks ago. We're going to be a better team today. They never walked down the field like that, though. They did just the opposite. He tried to pull away from it. Man, you got to own that dude. If you're going to step up and do something like, we know I've done some of the stupid things like that.
No!
But the difference is, I would go out, my team would have my back. We would play our butts off. I never saw that type of energy from his team.
Listen, this is a team in this season of all this promise, in which we've been talking about watches, and we've been talking about cleats, and we've been talking about people hitting each other in the head with a helmet.
Everybody focus on what's going on in the field. They focus on what Odell's wearing, cleats, watches. Ain't nobody even talking about how the hell the Browns moved Freddie Kitchens up in about like 6-7 months to the head coaching job. Then you got all these egos on this team. You need someone to be a good coach to handle this type of talent. Because they have a team that can make the playoffs, make some noise when they get in there, but they got a coach that got moved up too quick for this job. And look how it's playing out. Up and down, up and down. Then you go in there and wear a shirt that's disrespecting Pittsburgh, and they took that to the heart. Like, you walk in here and be cocky towards us, and look what happened. When you take your foot off that gas pedal. They took advantage of that and see that they had Freddie Kitchens back, and the Steelers took advantage of that and won the game. This the playoffs right here. You ain't making it. Because of this loss right here. You had an opportunity to take the Steelers out of the playoff picture and be able to take that spot, but y'all couldn't get it done.
And now we're talking about the coach's T-shirt. I mean, what the heck is going on here?
Listen, Green, you have the T-shirt, whatever, dude. Fourth quarter, you get an interception with 7 minutes to go in the game, and you go throw. Like Pittsburgh gives you a gift. This is the story of your season. Pittsburgh gives you a gift. You get first down at the 30-yard line. Let's throw the ball. Why would we run the...
What's wrong with running the football? You have Nick Chubbs, who having a good season, and you don't utilize him as much. You keep trying to put it on Baker's shoulder, a steady taking that load off and handing the football off to your running back to have them guessing that you're not going to throw it. When you one dimension, it don't work. It backfires on you all the time. That's when you have a good running back for to hand it off and take it the load off of your quarterback. But no, you want to go one dimension and you play right in Pittsburgh hand and gave right back and you gave that game away.
Football with Nick Chubb. Oh, here's an incompletion. We have a chance to go get ourselves back. Second down, let's throw the ball again because I have no stinking clue what I'm doing as a head coach of this football team. Third down, let's throw it again. Sack. Get us out of field goal range, and we have to pooch punt it. Like, this maddens me, how you can mismanage situations so poorly as a head coach. It's the definition of your season. Take the T-shirt for what you want. Another example that you are just so unqualified of being a head coach, when you get that situation at the 30-yard line, and you go throw, when all you can do right now is run the football.
I want to let you know,
He's getting better, though.
I think so.
He's getting better.
Because?
Hey, no 4th and 9 draw. Like, come on. This guy is, I mean, you talk about going like
Hold
this.
on. All right, so let me...
He is doing that.
Dan, it really hurts me to see you distraught. I saw him cry.
He got moved up too early. Head coaching job is a load. Everything falls on you, how you execute out there and how you put your players in a better place to be successful. I don't think he can that much better. The way he managed to coach them is not that good. You don't throw and put all the load on Baker when you see he already having an up and down season. Yes, he's been playing good for the last few games, but his season's still been up and down. You go ahead and run the football. Take that load off of him. That's what happens when you get moved up too quick to a head coach. You go get somebody that have experience of being a head coach. The coach this talent.
Yesterday, I almost cried at home. I mean, this is a real moment we're having to get to this. For those that don't know, whenever you pop out of a birth canal in Pittsburgh and Cleveland, you're taught to hate each other, right? That's just the way it goes. Pittsburgh hates Cleveland. Cleveland hates Pittsburgh. It's an old school rivalry, let alone de-helmeting someone and hitting them with their own helmet. It can only escalate it. So the T-shirt, I think, is only adding fuel to the fire, just like old Cuz said. So I think it is a dumb decision. I think he pawned it off on his daughters, which is, by the way, Dad of the Year type stuff. I really can't blame him there. But I don't have a kid. I'd probably blame my daughters too if I could at any given moment. But I don't have a child, so I can't do that. And I'll probably never be a head coach.
Thank God for that.
But he does stink, maybe. He does stink, though. And it shows in not only the lack of discipline off the field at a movie theater when you're wearing a shirt, but on the field, they are still the most penalized team in documented history. But don't let any of that distract you from the fact that Ducky Hodges waddled his way into the MVP conversation yesterday. A 96 passer rating compared to Baker Mayfield, #1 pick in the draft, all-world, 45 commercials, 72 passer rating. Ducky Hodges is a weapon. He had nobody around him. He was making plays.
You see that up and down? You don't constantly put everything on him. You have to do something to help him out. Had an opportunity to be able to take a wild card spot and have something to be happy about, to play for it. Now, the playoff chances are out the window right now because of this loss right here.
And Mike Tomlin should be up for Coach of the Year for what he's been able to do.
And if I may, just a final word on the shirt. He wore a shirt that said Pittsburgh started it. Yesterday, Pittsburgh ended it. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights.